What's up, Blue Hedgehog Nation? It's PCS Blue Hedgehog 26. Hopefully everybody had a great day today or having a great evening, because I am too. This is an overnight edition of the Blue Hedgehog Chat with the Blue Hedgehog. Hello, Nap Station. But before you start commenting in the chat, take note of the description so that way you all know what is expected of you, just like Nap Station just did. So before I go over the important topic, I want to go over to the most big topic I want to go over. I just want to wish Marty Zakala, if you come stumbling across the stream, Marty, hello Kyle Langland. Marty Zakala, we want to wish you a speedy recovery. I hope you get well soon, and hopefully you're 100% by the time Season 3 of Motorsports 360 comes around, so... Alright, so, and screw you, phone, because you're starting to be a piece of crap. Okay, looks like we fixed it. Sorry about that, my stupid connection's giving me problems again. Not being an asshole. Oh my god, now it's back again. It was fine and then it's back. Oh my god. This phone is just being a crap fest. It says... fine, and then boom, it goes back to bad connection. Dumb phone. Okay. I know a lot of you are a lot concerned about... Okay, so let's get to the most important topic you guys want to know, and of course, you know... also, one more announcement before I go over the topic. Because of the fact that Atlanta hasn't gotten uploaded, we will not have a Inside PCS show. Instead, we'll replace it with a bowl game. So I do apologize to everybody who was hoping to see Atlanta. But if you haven't seen Daytona, you can go ahead, check it out. It's on my channel, and I hope get some nice feedback so that way you guys enjoy it. So anyway, let's get to the topic that I know a lot of people are asking. And that is the fact of what happened tonight on Hangouts. First of all, if you have not seen Nathan Stapleton's live stream, which was NS Racing 42, I think it was number 2 of the Cards Against Humanity game, when you see the updated version of this video, the link is in the description. I'll have the link in the description. Speaking of Nathan Stapleton, hello Nathan Stapleton. Speaking of the devil, Nathan, I'm going to have the Cards Against Humanity game that you guys did tonight. I'll put in the description for anybody asking what happened and all that. So, before you start watching this stream, if you want to watch what happened in that stream with Crimson, just a little disclaimer, you probably don't want to watch this stream. So I'm just warning you ahead of time. So anyway, let me discuss what's going on. Okay, first of all, I was at work. That's all I'm gonna... You feel better, babe? I guess not. Yeah, I know you feel bad for the whole thing. By the way, if anyone's asking why my mom's...
Yes, I do.
Okay, I was just making sure, honey. Is there something wrong? No. Okay, I'm just checking. By the way, if anyone was asking who I was talking to, that was my mom. Because she was sharing my bathroom, because the bathroom in her room... yeah. I've had problems with toilet deals. And that people are saying that they were threatening to start a war with Travis, and I don't want to see that happening. Hi, Zachary Taylor. Well, here's the thing, and I'm just going to go ahead and say this. Okay. So you notice why there's one less Hedgehog. You're tardy, Zachary Taylor. Yes, he is. Okay. I was at work when this happened, so I don't know all the information, but what I can do is just give you some of the information, because one, I was not in the stream as of as of what happened. So, Nathan, if I forget some information, I do apologize because I was at work at the time. You guys did the Cards Against Humanity stream, which the previous episode of the incident, it's in the description when this video gets, when I update the description. So, and yeah. So, of course, I was at work doing box office. If you didn't see my little photo I put on that I sent to everybody in the Team Hedgehog chat, I was wearing Santa's hat. I might send it to Zachary Taylor tomorrow so he can see my little Santa hat. Or actually, I also posted it on Facebook. So anyway, that's how funny it was. Me and being Santa Claus at work. Yeah, right. But anyway, let me get to the real stuff. Yes, you did see that picture, Taylor. Let me take a drink. You saw it? What'd you think of it, Kyle? If you're wondering where I got it from, it was Box Office, because they had it. So anyway. Oh, by the way, funny thing to note, this weekend is Star Wars, and guess what? I'm wearing a Star Wars shirt. Coincidence? I think not. Yeah, thank you, Kyle. Anyway, so of course, while I was at work, Nathan was doing a Cards Against Humanity stream, and by the way, before I mention this, if you haven't seen that stream, you might want to go check it out right now, because viewers, please, quote-unquote, be advised. Because this was the only information I gotten. So, Elijah and Hannah, which, by the way, Elijah, if you come across the stream, I'm glad you had a great time with Hannah. And also, I want to say, I hope Hannah had a great day as well. So, yeah. So, of course, Elijah was with Hannah, which, you know, I respected Elijah. I told him to have a good time, which, you know, normally you don't hear that from me because I never say stuff like that. But, you know, since Hannah, I feel like Hannah, is like, you know, my hedgehog sister, my blue hedgehog sister. Yeah. So, Elijah came home. He joined Cards Against Humanity. This is what I was given when I got off work, because when I joined the call, I told Elijah that was perfect timing. You talked to me at the perfect timing, because I just got sent home from work because we weren't busy. In fact, it was getting cold and it was starting to rain. So yeah. So I told Elijah that was, by the way, calling me came at a perfect timing. So yeah. But anyway, this was the information I was given by Elijah. And Nathan, if you want to add on in the chat what I missed, please tell me. So anyway, I got in the call with Elijah and with others, and we were discussing. So they were playing Cards Against Humanity, and Nathan, correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't see which question it was that Crimson put up the inappropriate card that Crimson did, which I'll investigate it when I watch your stream, so that way I don't forget. You don't even remember the top of my head. Well, when I see the video, Nathan, I will probably find that out before you tell me. So, hi, Q-Man. Well, perfect timing, Q-Man, because I'm just going through what happened. So, anyway. So Crimson played a card that was totally inappropriate, which got Elijah upset. And of course, like I said, you know, while that was going on, of course, I was at work at the time this incident took place, so you can probably, quote-unquote, exclude me from the incident, so, because I had nothing to do with it. Q-Man's tardy. No, Q-Man has an excuse, because, you know, I was talking to him about it. Yep, I was right. Nope. Oh, by the way, Taylor, before I continue, see? M&M's, and no, I'm not sharing. Yeah, which is Kyle Bush's M&M's, which reminds me, I need to ask somebody in the NSRA if somebody can send me a base of the M&M's caramel so I can use it for my series, because I might one update and a Thomas's ski. But anyway, I'll discuss that later on. Anyway, so when Nathan saw that, rubbing it in, you mean rubbing it in? Wow, nice derp, Taylor. I'm the principal of the chat, Taylor. Well, everybody that has a wrench and a blue YouTube channel is a principal in the chat. All except Nab Station. All except Nab, so. But anyway, when I got, or not, when I got, let's try that again. What I was told is that Crimson, yep. 1, 2, 3, derp. But anyway, when that happened, Crimson told Elijah, that's what you get for removing me out of Team Hedgehog. As far as that's concerned, because if you guys didn't know what happened yesterday, or on Friday, I think, I'm trying to remember what happened. Crimson, I think, Crimson was playing his music too loud. I think it was like Friday when I heard this, because I was at work at the time. He's not Father Taylor. Kyle's not a father to you. He's not Father Kyle Taylor. Sheesh. But anyway, Crimson was playing his music too loud, and they asked nicely, referring to the members of Team Hedgehog, asked nicely to turn it down, and Crimson, just left and then said, "You guys do hate me, right?" Because I never said anything to Crimson that night, except I asked him when Atlanta was going up. That was the only thing I said to Crimson. But anyway, hi Elijah. I was going through what happened. By the way, Zachary, please don't call me Father Danny, because I don't know why in the world you're starting to call Kyle Father Kyle, me Danny Father, and my God, I can't imagine if Zachary Taylor starts saying Father Elijah, I'm about to freak it. I'm about to flip out. But anyway, so yeah, the first time, Friday when that incident took place, when I saw the Team Hedgehog chat, because I'm trying to remember what I was doing at the time, and I cannot think off the top of my head what I was doing that Friday. Oh yeah, I was, I think Zachary Taylor is drunk on Powerade. Yeah, I definitely agree. He is definitely drunk on Powerade. Zachary Taylor, why are you drunk on Powerade, for crying out loud? Because if I remember correctly, I was actually recording the Seattle Bowl for my 2K3, so that way I didn't have to do it the next day. Or do it Monday. That's what I was doing. Okay, thank you. Thank you, brain. Yes, you are, because you are drunk, Taylor. Sheesh. So that's what that's when the Crimson got mad at, Team Hedgehog. Because, like I said, Kyle was watching my stream at the time the incident took place Friday, so. And then tonight, Crimson, like I said, made an offensive comment, which, by the way, I forgot to mention, the first punishment, he got removed from Team Hedgehog, and he was given one more chance. If he did something stupid again, he would get removed for good. Well, he did it today, or yesterday, as of this this stream, or yesterday, or tonight. I'm just gonna say tonight, because it's well past midnight. Of course, it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning for Elijah on the East Coast. But Because of that reason, because of that reason, Daniel Williams or Travis, which here's what I don't get. And this is what you guys don't understand. Yeah, it's same time as Kyle Langland. You know, I'm in the same time zone as Kyle Langland. Here's what I don't get. Why is it that Daniel Williams is Travis Crampton on Hangouts, but he's not Travis Crampton on Facebook? That's what puzzles me. We say Travis on Hangouts, but when we look at Facebook, it says Daniel Williams. So there's something right there that's not right as far as I'm concerned. You know what I mean? That's like a huge question mark. We say Travis, but when you go to Facebook, like, Nathan, Kyle, myself, and all that, it's Daniel Williams. So there's a big question mark as far as that's concerned, because Crimson's never updated his name as far as that's concerned. So, yeah. So, as a result of this little incident that Crimson did, which I don't know why he blocked Elijah to begin with, which, first of all, I don't know what Elijah did to Crimson to begin with. That's where the red flag is drawn. I don't know what Crimson did, or what Elijah did to Crimson to begin with. There's the first red flag. So, that's red flag number 1. And I don't know what Ray did to Crimson. There's red flag number 2. So, you see what I'm getting here, folks? And this isn't the first time Crimson has been banned from Team Hedgehog. But this time for good. Because, and I said this back in May. If you guys didn't hear what I said back on episode 50 of the Out of the Way podcast, this is what I said. And this one will still remain true. If you don't believe me, I will put the link to episode 50 of the Out of the Way podcast in the description, and you'll know what I'm talking about. And as I said this on episode 50 of the Way, Out of the Way podcast, excuse me, Jesus. If you thought Zachary Taylor is having a derp, I'm having a little problem staying my line. Well, that's what I get for yeah, GG me. As I said this on episode 50, and I'll say it again for anyone that didn't hear it. If his parents would have heard that behavior, boom, he would have been grounded big time. If his parents would have saw that behavior on YouTube, he would have been in so much trouble, if you ask me. No, I don't need to go back to school, Taylor. Well, unless if I go to college, then that's a different story. So, yeah. But at the end of the day, however, and no offense to Crimson, but he thinks that was funny that he did that to Elijah. Actually, I'm going to disagree with him. That was actually, and I'm going to say this as a quote-unquote, that's actually classifying as bullying. Because if I recall correctly, JT Bryant did the exact same thing to me. And Piet defended me, saying that I would classify that as bullying. That's exactly what I'm going to classify Crimson's behavior. That was bullying to a member of Team Hedgehog. If not, that was... Here's another thing that Crimson screwed up on. You're bullying towards the president of the Honorable Way, should I point that out? So, yeah, so you kind of, quote-unquote, double screwed yourself big time. So, because of that reason, Daniel Williams has not only been ejected from Team Hedgehog for good, but he will not be in the booth with me after the 2018 season is concluded. So, yeah. Also, Williams Racing will not be allowed. Everybody needs to go back to school. Just kidding. Yeah. Well, it's been a while since I've been in school, to be honest with you, Elijah. But anyway, as of the result, Daniel Williams will no longer be allowed, or Travis Crampton, or whatever the hell his name is, but I'll just say Crimson. He will no longer be a part of PCSRA Racing after this season of PCSRA is done. His team will not be allowed back in my series because I've gave him plenty of warnings and he doesn't want to clean his behavior. And I think, that's going to be all she wrote for Daniel Williams. And Daniel Williams will not be allowed to appeal his penalty. So, yeah, so that is final. I am not going to remove his ban because his team will be banned from PCSRA. I don't know what I'm going to do with his drivers, however. That's where the problem is, That's where I draw another red flag. What the hell am I going to do with his drivers, like I said, with the team being, banned because, well, one, possibly, the team could release those drivers. I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with Damian Sharper and Alvar Magnuson in the Buffalo Wild Wings series and Alvar Magnuson in the Busch. I don't know what I'm going to do with Jake Butchie in Trucks in PCSRA because he is a part of Daniel Williams' team. I haven't decided that, but whenever I get a decision made, because here's what I'm thinking is going to happen. For Trucks, I think it's going to be probably more than likely an AutoZone Amateur Series driver, an AutoZone Amateur Series driver would take over for Jake Butchie and for Daniel Williams or Travis Crampton or whoever. I think that's what's going to happen as far as the Truck Series is concerned. The only borderline let's try that again. The other thing that's borderline is that who am I going to replace him with in the Buffalo Wild Wings series? Because let's not forget, let's also not forget Jake Butchie, I believe, has a charter, if I can recall. I know Alvar Magnuson does. So that also throws in a conversation, what's going to happen to those charters that Williams Racing owns? Sorry. Well, this is what happens when it's when it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning, Kyle. So now PCSRA's got a lot of questions that's going to be asking. What's going to happen to those charters from Williams Racing or Travis Crampton Motorsports, or TCM for short? What's going to happen to, Damian Sharper and Buffalo Wild Wings? Because more than likely, the Zero is going to have a new driver. I mean, let's be honest. And here's what's going to happen. If I do end up stripping Alvar Magnuson's charter in the Buffalo Wild Wings series, it's going to Q-Man Motorsports. Without a doubt. Yeah, thank you, Zachary. It's going to Quentin Moore's team. You know why? Because Quentin Moore, even though he's a Busch driver, the reason Quentin Moore's in knockout qualifying to begin with is because Quentin Moore is a Busch driver. Whereas Jordan Anderson, he's only running in the Buffalo Wild Wings series in addition to the Truck series. So Jordan Anderson would get the charter over Quentin. But does Quentin mind about Jordan Anderson getting a charter? Absolutely not. I think Quentin is okay with, with Jordan Anderson having a charter, as far as that's concerned. So, yeah. And also, the other thing is, with Williams Racing ending operations, that I will no longer allow their paint schemes in the series. So, it's a big opportunity, for other teams, that's been struggling with funding. that they're going to definitely get all that funding money from Williams Racing. So, yeah. So when I get a computer, I will not allow Daniel Williams to race. But everybody else, you will get to race. So that means, you know, I'm probably going to send, you know, and of course, all the money that Williams Racing has made the past couple of seasons, I'm going to split it with all the teams in the Busch Series, including Elijah's team, because, you know, Elijah will definitely be happy with all the money. So, yeah. As far as Williams Racing is concerned for trucks in the Buffalo Wild Wings Series, I'm going to strip them from their charters. And I know one's going to Q-Man Motorsports. I don't know where the... trying to remember if he also has another driver in the Buffalo Wild Wings Series besides Alvar Magnussen. And I cannot think off the top of my head. I think Alvar, or, well, Damian Sharper, but he doesn't have a charter, so I'm not going to take Damian Charter's, I'm not going to, well, actually, let me rephrase that. Damian Charper, yeah, I'm derping left and right. I do apologize about this. But Damian Charper doesn't have a charter, but Alvar Magnussen does. So you probably know where that charter is going to go to. So yeah, if I'm reading this right, yeah. Yeah, Charper. But, you know, Damian's going to, yeah, that's 3 derps for me. This is what happens when it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning in my area. So, hi, Mr. William Brock. So, I'm trying to remember if Jake Butchie has a charter. If he does have a charter, if Jake Butchie has a charter, I will probably take Jake Butchie's charter away from him. And like I said, you know, and I'm going to give it to, you know, Joshua Hyatt, who will be joining William Brock next season. By the way, before I continue on, I just want to say happy birthday, Mr. William Brock. If you come across this, happy birthday to Mr. William Brock. Today is his birthday, so if you guys want to put happy birthday messages to Mr. William Brock in the chat, we do appreciate it. Oh, I'm just going through the incident. If you missed, we're going through the incident with Crimson, William Brock, if you didn't hear the news. But yeah, happy birthday to Mr. William Brock. We hope you have a great birthday today, Mr. William Brock. Yep, happy birthday, Mr. Bruh. So yeah. Happy birthday, Mr. William Brock. Hope you have a great day when the sun comes up. The sad thing is that I don't officially turn 21 for another several hours. But hey, the good thing is we're sending you happy birthday messages. So we didn't forget you. So, but anyway. So that's going to do several things as far as, you know, next season for Truck Series. In the Truck Series, Daniel Williams will be replaced by Joshua Hyatt. So Joshua Hyatt will not only replace Daniel Williams, but also Joshua Hyatt will receive a charter. So Joshua Hyatt will not have to worry about going to knockout qualifying. So there's one thing. The other thing is, you know, I think that's going to be the only charter I'm going to take from Williams Racing. I'm going to give it to William Brock Motorsports, or which William Brock Motorsports is going to go under a brand new name as of this recording. Because, like I said, I have not told anybody about the new name that William Brock Motorsports is going to change to until William Brock gets with me as far as the name of what it's going to be called. So yeah, so now, here's the other question that's going to be answered. Who's going to replace him in Busch or soon-to-be Foster Series? Well, let's see. Because here's what I'm thinking is going to get ready to happen, for 2 reasons. One, if this does get confirmed, I have decided to move Eli Bryant to the 88. You know why? Because Eli Bright always drives the 88 in other series. And I think it would be the right thing if I would move Eli Bright. I would just only have to change the numbers. That's all I'm going to change on that car. Because I'm going to get Eli Bright's car downloaded. I'm going to change his number to 88. And I'm going to leave the paint scheme alone. So that way, Eli Bright already has a spot. Yeah, well, that's Bright. Well, yeah, because I love Eli Bright. I love Jeff Bright. I love the Bright brothers. If they are brothers. Because, you know, that's the thing that's a good thing. So, yeah. So that's who I'm going to put in the 88. Because remember, the 71 is going to be shutting down unless sorry, I take a drink. Unless Bahamas Racing or somebody, I think Bahamas Racing said something that they were interested in taking over the 71 beginning next season, is what I'm hearing from Rumorville, is what I'm hearing. So, driver to be announced, or I'm going to probably sell it to Zachary Fitzwater's team. So, yeah. What did I miss about my team? Sorry, was busy. I was mentioning about your team as far as stripping Williams Racing's charter, and I was going to take Williams Racing's charter from the 42 and give it to Jordan Anderson, because you're a Busch driver in the, or soon to be, well, or when it's renamed to the Foster Series next season. So, yeah. And by the way, Elijah, take your time on sending me the, or rumors are casted and are repeated. And take your time on sending me the logo, because I'm not in too big of a hurry, Elijah, so, yeah. But, so what I'm going to do, again, if you didn't hear Quinn, is I'm going to probably remove Alvar Magnussen's charter from Williams Racing, and I'm going to sell it to your team, so that way Jordan Anderson has a way to get in the race. And I don't know if I want to put Jordan in the 89 or not, because I don't know if you're okay with the fact of me putting Jordan in the 89, since you're technically a Busch/Foster, but we'll figure something out. But, yeah. So, speaking of Elijah Gordon, I do owe him a favor regarding about his cousin, Anna Leonard, who drives the number 27 Ford Fusion in the, I'm broke, hope it's not expensive. Oh, it's not. What kind of Hershey candy bar, Taylor? Because remember what I told Elijah, that I said that I'm going to get Anna Leonard's custom done as far as the Minute Maid apple juice is concerned? Well, I'm going to probably get to work on that after the stream is done. So that way, Elijah is going to be super excited to see that paint scheme, because if you guys are not aware, Anna Leonard's driving for Daniel Voiles Racing. And funny thing to note, she's the only full-time driver for Daniel Voiles Racing. Shocker? Not really. What kind of Hershey's is it, Taylor? Is it chocolate? Is it cookies and cream? Is it what? So, yeah. So, because the other plan, you know, and of course Elijah agrees with this plan, is that for the truck series, and I'm going to probably just edit this after the next recording I do for the trucks, is that the bottom 5 drivers at the end of this season, as of this recording, they will lose their charters to the top 5 in the Ozone Amateur Series. So the top 5 drivers in the Ozone Amateur Series. I have not tried candy corn Hershey's around Halloween. I've never heard of that before. But anyway, At the end of the season, the bottom 5 drivers in trucks in the Charter Series, when they that finishes 31st through 35th, those drivers will lose their charters to the top 5 in the Ozone Amateur Series. So not only the champion of the Ozone Amateur Series gets a reserve ride, but 4 drivers that were battling for the championship or that finish in the top 5 in the points also get a charter for trucks next season, if they so choose to move up to the Truck Series. If they want to move up to the Truck Series and run another season of the Ozone Amateur Series, that's fine by me. I don't have an issue with that as far as that situation is concerned, because if they need more experience in the Ozone Amateur Series, go right on ahead. We don't mind. So, yeah. For Truck Series, or actually for Buffalo Wild Wings Series, the bottom 5 drivers in that series, they will lose their charters to the top 5 in the Truck Series. They will move up to Buffalo Wild Wings Series, and then the top 5 of the Buffalo Wild Wings Series, including the champion, would move up to the Foster Series next season, because we're going back to the Foster Series. And you know what that means. Since I have the Foster Series logo from Elijah, which I do appreciate it, we're going to do a lot of changes to the cars. Yes, you heard it out of my mouth. A lot of changes. Where's our candy bars? So, yeah, that's going to be interesting. So, yeah. He didn't tell us what flavors, Kyle. So, yeah, but I'm going to go ahead and say that's all I'm going to say. But happy birthday to Mr. Wayne Brock. Hope you have a great day. I'll probably send you the birthday message in a little bit. So, yeah. But also, one more thing before I mention, and if this person comes across this stream, which is Orange Hedgehog Jr., Greg Rutz, or the YouTuber, which you heard of him in my Halloween stream, his birthday is tomorrow. So we want to say happy birthday to both Wayne Brock and Greg Rutz if you come across the stream. We hope you have great birthdays so far. So yeah. But I'm going to wrap this up. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please go ahead and give me this wonderful video a like. If this is the first time you've come across this channel and you like this wonderful content, then please be sure to subscribe to this channel. I do appreciate to everybody that has subscribed to my channel. If you've not watched the Daytona 500, the duels and all that, you can go ahead and watch this. You guys can go ahead and watch it. Give me reviews. Give me your thoughts on it. And I'll try to get Atlanta out to you guys as soon as I can. We will not have an Inside PCS ratio because of what's been going on lately as far as the drama is concerned. But, which I do apologize for that. We'll have one the following week. Hopefully. Without drama. So, yeah. So, but thanks for everybody tuning in. Until then, I've been the Blue Hedgehog, signing off, and I will see you guys next time. As you've been watching a production of the PCS Array, the best NR racing, reactions, and streaming around the world since 2017. Don't forget, on Facebook Live, tomorrow or on Monday, we'll have episode 10 of Hell's Kitchen Reaction. So until then, good night, everybody, and take care.